26 years old, Amy Ofenbeck was at the top of her game.
Police are searching for a man they believe.
New job as a TV news anchor and newly married. She never suspected a weak spot in her brain.
I was working out when I just collapsed. They took me to the hospital and they determined I had bleeding on my brain from an aneurysm.
An aneurysm is a weak spot and an outpouching on a blood vessel. Think of a balloon. As a balloon expands, the skin of the balloon thins. So when that happens on a blood vessel, as the skin thins, it can be prone to rupture.
Traditionally, surgeons remove a small section of skull and go underneath the brain to clip the aneurysm.
So here's an MRI scan of Amy's brain. This large black abnormality, that's the aneurysm clip.
She wasn't out of the woods yet. Amy suffered a fairly common complication, a buildup of fluid.
Blood, when it surrounds the brain, filters into the spinal fluid and then drains out of the brain along with the spinal fluid. So what happened is she kept making her normal spinal fluid, but her drain got clogged.
It meant another surgery to place a shunt. In the past 15 years, Amy's had 8 brain surgeries, stemming from one overblown blood vessel. Aneurysms tend to go under the radar. It's estimated 1 in 20 people in the U.S. will have one. If it ruptures, it's fatal more than 40% of the time. 60% of survivors will have some sort of permanent damage.
I was in a wheelchair, a walker, 2 canes, and then I used 1 cane, and for a while I wasn't using anything.
Amy's path to recovery took her to the Lee Center for Health and Rehabilitation.
This blue line became my friend. I would have to walk down the line, keep my feet in between the line.
Many miles and many tears later, Amy keeps moving forward.
She's been optimistic and positive the whole entire time. Never did I feel she felt sorry for herself.
I do have some disabilities, but you know, I can't complain. I'm just doing what everybody else does.
Despite a life interrupted. For Lee Memorial Health System, I'm Amy Ofenbeck.